Hi friend, how are you? Today our discussing topic is about the substation earth fault locator machine. So if you are not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more updated technical video. Today we will discuss about the earth fault locator machine. This is the earth fault locator machine. This is the main machine box, and these all are the L1, L2, L3. Three knobs are present. L1 for the positive terminal connection, L2 for the negative terminal connection, and this is for the earth terminal connection. This is for the earth terminal connection. This is the power plug and the power connections for the earth fault locator machine. This is the on button, and this is the selector switch for 25 milliampere and for the 10 milliampere. And this is the light when switched on, this light will be on, and when the switched off, this light will be off accordingly. When we switched on this machine, this positive earth fault and negative earth fault light are simultaneously on and off. The first procedures, we have to plug in this, we have to just connect it these conductors and this crocodile clip to the red terminal of the DCDB incomer positive terminal, and this is the negative terminal, and the body earth of this machine with the earth flat provided inside the DCDB boxes. After proper connections of these flat boxes, earth flat properly, and after the connection with the red port by the crocodile clip and the black with the crocodile clip, after the proper connections will be completed, then switch on the plug, then this 25, if we selected the 25 milliampere current, then the 25 milliampere current will be flow through this circuit. We have to locate the earth fault by help of this meter, and one connected conductors with clamp on meter type connections with these conductors. Suppose some positive earth fault is present in the system. So if we calculate, or if we physically check the DCDB with the multimeter, then if we get the positive to earth 0 volt or something like that, 18 or 20 volt, and if we get the negative to earth full voltage or near about the rest of the voltage, that means if that is 18 or 20 volt, that is 220 volt DC. So so the difference will be normalized. If we get these types of voltage, then we will be sanguine that the positive earth fault is present in the system. If the positive earth fault is present in the systems, we have to locate the positive earth fault, which terminal and which portion the positive earth fault is feeding through total system. So we have to check by help of this meter and this connected conductor clamp on meters. We have to connect to the individual connections of the DC. From the DCDB, this is the incomer, this is coming from the battery bank, VRLA battery, or that may be the lead acid battery also. This is coming from the battery terminal or battery bank. After coming from the battery bank, this DCDB DC distribution board. It's called the DC distribution board. So from the DCDB, lots of connections are connected with that. For the protection issue is concerned, if we have suppose we have 220 kb panel, 132 kb panel, 33 kb or 11 kb panel also. For the individual feeders, for the transformers, for the bus couplers, we have to parallelly connected the DC supply to all the panels. So from the DCDB they have the connection, positive terminal and negative terminal is just outing from there. We have to check the positive terminal. If the positive arc fault is present, we have to check the negative terminal if the negative arc fault is present. Suppose the systems has a positive arc fault, we have already checked by help of the multimeter. So we have to connect this clamp on meter with this red conductor. This is the black conductor. This is the black conductors, red conductors. If we connect this clamp on meter with the red conductors and switch on this machine, switch on this blender's machines, then we have to calculate it by help of these machines, because this is the clamp on meter. Inside it a CT is present. The CT is just calculating the current inside the flowing inside the conductors. If the 5 milliampere, more than the 5 milliampere current will be flowing through this red conductor, then this alarm will be on, and this alarm will be haphazardly providing the information that some fault is present in the system. Suppose that the 40 milliampere or 8 milliampere current is flowing through the red conductors. That means the positive arc fault is present in the systems. Then we have to calculate, or we have to check after proper taking the shutdown or for maintenance of this particular feeders. And these particular feeders, after taking the shutdown, we have to check thoroughly the control circuit for identifying the proper location fault. If the fault is present, this buzzer will be sounded, or alarm will be providing. If the no fault is present here, no information will be getting from here, because the response is 5 milliampere. Here has the two things, I delta L. What is I delta L? I delta L is the line current in 5 milliampere. I delta N, what is I delta N? Is the neutral current, neutral or earth current. We have already setting the earth current is 500 milliampere. If greater than 500 milliampere current is flowing through the earth, then this alarm will be on, and alarm will be propagating and will inform you that some fault is present in the systems. So by help of this locator machine, we have to check all the panels, all the feeders panel, J1 J2 contact, and for the proper locations of the fault. After identifying the fault, we have to take the shutdown, and accordingly we have to modify that particular panel or particular LED light, particular switches, particular MCBs. After properly replacing these things, we will get that the positive or negative, whatever be the fault is present, totally system will be normalized. So this is the total procedures and total techniques. By help of that, we can calculate the earth fault of the substations. So friend, if you are interested, please subscribe my channels and share my video with your friends, colleagues, whatever you be. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you very much.